Now we have Kellen Constantine here with sports.
So Kellen, how's the men's basketball team doing in the tournament?
So unfortunately, we took a loss. The San Jose State men's basketball season has come to an end. With the 87-56 loss to Air Force on Wednesday, San Jose State was eliminated from the first round of the Mountain West tournament. C.J. Peterson traveled to Las
Walking the Thomas
Vegas.
and Mack Center in Las Vegas, the Spartans had a shot at redemption. After finishing the year with only one conference win, SJSU's slate was wiped clean at the start of the Mountain West tournament. Taking on Air Force in the opening round, SJSU hit the ground running. Blasting off to a 13-0 lead in the first 4 minutes of play, San Jose State hit their first 5 shots of the contest. The Spartans were 3 of 3 from behind the arc in that span.
We started off really well. We started off like gangbusters. Shot well. A large part of that was we didn't turn the ball over, and then we had a turnover spree going on for about maybe 5 or 6 minutes, maybe even longer.
With the onslaught of giveaways, SJSU's grip on the game quickly faded. Air Force responded with a 25-2 run of their own. Their lead grew to as many as 12 points before taking a 36-28 lead into the locker room.
That was a big factor of this game. We started out rolling high, but once we started turning the ball over, it kind of like killed the momentum that we had.
Air Force also did a good job of taking away Michael Stedman, SJSU's leading scorer. With a double-team attack, Air Force held Stedman to only a single point and 0 for 5 from the floor.
Not a lot of people can play Mike one-on-one. A matter of fact, there's a lot of post players in our league that you can't play one-on-one. So there's a lot of double teams that come with that.
With a hailstorm of threes, Air Force was able to inflate their lead to as many as 31 points. With a final score of 87-56, Air Force handed SJSU their second consecutive first-round loss in the Mountain West tournament.
Regardless, Coach also mentioned that sticking to the plan of his 3rd year as a head coach is the way to get over the hump of a first-round loss in the Mountain West Championship. In Las Vegas, C.J. Peterson, Update News.
The San Jose State softball team defeated Bucknell University 4-2 on Tuesday night. The team also took part in the second Silicon Valley Classic tournament of the year over the rainy weekend. The Spartans played 3 games in 2 days, with their lone win being on Sunday. The win helped them avoid getting swept in the tournament. SJSU began Sunday with a 12-1 loss against CSU Northridge, but quickly bounced back with an 8-0 victory over Weber State.
The pitching that we faced this morning was good. We made it look great. The pitching today was okay. We made it look bad. I mean, it was a different style of pitching that was tailored to our hitting.
Despite the victory, Turner says the season has been frustrating. And we're quoting here, he said he has yet to see them become a great team. The Spartans will next be playing in the Spartan Invitational at home starting on Thursday at 6 p.m. The San Jose State baseball team lost 13-0 to University of California on Tuesday. SJSU also played host to the Air Force Academy for a 3-game series over the weekend at Municipal Stadium. The Spartans won 2 out of the 3 games in the weekend series, including a career-best game for senior pitcher Andrew Mitchell on Friday night. Mitchell pitched a complete game, giving up just 1 run and striking out a career-high 18 Falcon batters. SJSU won the game 4-1.
He's got great stuff. He's a great competitor. And I just, beginning part of this year, I think he's just been trying to do everything for us.
However, Sanfilippo says the team will need to improve on its pitching and defense to continue the success from last year, which was stellar play in the field and on the mound. SJSU will be at home for the 3-game weekend series against UNLV starting on Friday at 6 p.m. Another season is the history books for the Spartans gymnastics teams. Now they're looking to score big in the Mountain Pacific Championships. Paul Hang has the story.
It's the end of the season, but they still have boundless energy. The women's gymnastic team made final leaps and flips last Friday night. The Spartans competed against the California Bears and finished 3 points behind. This is the 3rd time the Spartans have placed second out of their home meets.
I think the first conference we won that was here was just probably the most memorable, I think, for all of us. And then obviously winning the second one was bittersweet too, but the first one I think is probably our favorite.
Junior Taylor Chan led the Spartans for vault and bars. Chan also led the all-arounders out of all players from both teams. But the spotlight on this last meet of the season was on the seniors. They shared some of their memories as longtime gymnasts for San Jose State.
When I was a freshman, I had the seniors and they're right behind me. So it was really nice seeing them come back to this and support us too. So
when asked about the upcoming Mountain Pacific Sports Federation Championship in Seattle, head coach Joanne Bowers is convinced the Spartans will perform.
And we were just there last weekend, had a good meet, so we're excited to go back. We just got to get a couple more bodies back so that we're fully loaded.
The Spartans will go against 5 different teams for the Mountain Pacific Sports Federation Championship on March 23. On campus, Paul Hang, Update News.
Hopefully the gymnastics team can come back with the MPSF championship.
I sure hope so. They have some good moves.
But I'm really excited to see how spring ball goes for the Spartan football team.
And that does it for this week's edition of Update News.
For all of us here, thanks for joining us and see you next week.